Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money by the vote of the people, November 4th, 2008.
Crossroads, which way to go? Go with the new, or do you stay with the old? Yeah, yeah, the crossroads, which way to go? Follow your heart, or do you chase the goal? You take a job, work your life away, save up some money for your dying days. Never feel, where the wind through your hair. Never drive through the desert, smell the salty air. Yeah, yeah, the crossroads. Yeah, crossroads. We've all been there before. It's cold and it's windy, nothing there ever is for sure. Yeah, yeah, the crossroads. One's above, one's below. Don't you dare count on heaven if you sell your soul. Yeah, yeah, the crossroads. Which way to go? Get busy living, or just sit there and grow old. The sun will rise, will fall. Crossroads, which way to go? Follow your heart.
We're Forged North, kind of gave up on music in a way, and then we found each other, and the spirit has been rekindled, and we've had a lot of great times.
Immediately when we first started playing, we could just feel it inside of us that we were all on the same wavelength, or whatever you want to call it, but we clicked immediately, and it just fell into kind of this Americana folk rock style of music.
I moved up here and I met Tristan Schultz. He's the bass player. He has an excavating business, and I was doing tree work, and we started talking. It was one of those deals where you're like, oh, you play music too? You're like, yeah, I play music. What do you play? And Tristan's like, I play bass. And, oh, okay, I play guitar. And, oh, we should get together sometime. Yeah, okay. You know, a year goes by, and I finally call Tristan, like, let's get together and hang out. And so we play together. And then Matt's wife, Dana, met her, and she said, my husband plays guitar. And it's like, oh yeah, okay, there's somebody who plays guitar. And so we ended up hanging out with Matt, and he turns out he's like a really good guitar player, and very intuitive guitar player. And so the three of us were practicing and at my place, and I said, you guys, I got these guys, the brothers, the Raditz brothers. They're out of LaPorte. They're Grant is the drummer, and Garrett is the keyboard player. And I said, it's going to be pure magic.
Tell by the way people play that they're playing so much using their ears and listening to everybody, and blending, and you know, getting louder and softer as the emotions come through with the songs. It's amazing.
There's a respectfulness. I've played in different bands too, where the lead, you know, guitar player, or somebody's like too loud, or somebody's trying to run with the ball, or trying to take, you know, everyone's just very humble, and everyone, we're all working together. Like there's a synergy, there's an understanding, there's a respect, and a common thankfulness, because we're not spring chickens, you know. Like when we've played in different bands and done different things, and we all were just sort of ready to just be done chasing that dream, you know. The singer-songwriter at the coffee shop by yourself is sort of you're kind of a tortured soul, you're like, oh, where, sometimes you liven it up a little bit, but the stuff I do on my own solo is just nothing compared to what we do as a band. It's just not the same animal. When I write a song, I got a whole bunch of chord progressions and stuff, and when I sit down, I do it by myself, and all sorts of different times of the day, in the morning or at night, or sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and you get a thought in your head, and and you can't go back to sleep. It's like, I got to write this down, and then it just carries off into something. And I don't write to write a story. I get a verse, and then that verse carries into the next verse, and that verse carries into the next verse, and into the next verse, and you let it flow through you and come out effortlessly. If you start fighting the words and start trying to rhyme stuff, or start trying to create a picture that isn't true to the moment, then for me, it kind of falls flat. Like I can't start a song, walk away from it, come back and finish it. I need to sit down and capture the moment, write it, hammer on it, like obsess on this song. Like that's all I play for like a couple days, and I keep working it and messing with it and changing some of the inflections and whatnot. And so then later, months down the road, when I play that song, I go back to that spot. And that's how I remember these songs. I have the pictures in my head, I have the emotions in my body, and that is, for me, the reason I do it is just to get that feeling out, that emotion out. It is such a release. It is just like when you get the right words for exactly how you're feeling. Or with the band when we're playing, and it just, the pedal steel comes in and just like tears at your, digs into your soul, like, and the drums are just steady. And I Did It Again, for me, is a song that was kind of I woke up one morning and I was so hungover, and it was just like that, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, why do I do this to myself? You know, like we've all been there, like maybe not alcohol, maybe something else, but it's like things have to change, you know. This isn't, and it was always such a sort of a depressing song, but I never really played it. And then with the band, it just gives it so much energy and so much understanding. Everybody, like people, they like the song, which makes me like the song, and I don't know, I guess it's a song from a disparaging place, but good things come out of those times and those moments. I guess that's where the songwriter goes, is like, think about those hard times, and then when you're in good times, it's a reminder that there will be more hard times. You know, you're going to have more hard times. Other people are going to have hard times, and you can get through it, and good things come of it. So I guess I did it again. I'll probably do it again.
I did it again. My head is spinning. I need to go home, find my feet. This life that I'm living just ain't no damn good. There's years of drinking, knocking on wood. I need to get home. My body, it aches, reminds me of the stupid things I've done. My heart, it breaks for the loved ones come and gone. Can't seem to figure it out. It seems so simple in my head. It's 11 o'clock now. I'm just getting out of bed. I'm a long way from home. Searching for reasons this life is pleasing. It's pushed me a long way from where I want to go. Here I am now, an older man now, more lost now than I've ever been. I've just been looking for home.
when you don't care what people think, and you don't care if people are listening, and you just give it, that's when people start listening. That's when they start listening. That's when people start, and all of a sudden you look up and people are looking at you. You're like, sometimes shocked, But if you go out there trying to be like, I'm really trying to say something here. This is really important to me. People, everybody listen. This is really good music. They all just kind of just wander off or go get another beer or whatever. But it's like all of a sudden you create this bubble of emotion or intensity, and then the people come to you, like feeding a wild animal or something like that. It's like you can't put your hand out with the corn and expect a deer to come eat it out of it, or a chickadee. You got to just be patient. Just put your hand out with the seed. Like, come on, chickadee, come on.
Yeah, and in my experience, playing up on stage while Charlie's singing these words that have pretty powerful lyrics to them, and you look out and you'll see people getting emotional about it, and then that just reverberates right onto me, and I just feel that warmth in my chest and my stomach, and my eyes tear up sometimes, and it's just so powerful feeling that is not something I have experienced before being in this band.
But sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. You could play the exact same thing the next night and it just fall flat, and then the night after that, and you got everybody is on hook. Like, I don't know what the secret is, but if I did, that would be helpful. Yeah.
Seems so simple and so clear. When my life is filled with love instead of fear, and I can see your eyes, my darling. Your gentle voice soothes my ears. My life, it seems so simple and so clear. When my life is filled with love instead of fear. Oh, 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 sunshine. Your kiss can melt a cloudy day. Just want you to know I've been thinking about you, and to thank you for warming up my cold, cloudy day. I can see your smile so clearly now. I can feel the warmth of your soft touch. I can hear your laughter echoing in my head. I can see your hair softly blowing in the wind. And I can see your smile so clearly now. Feel the warmth of your soft touch. I can hear your laughter echoing in my head. I can see your hair softly blowing in the wind. Whoa, whoa, sunshine. Your kiss can melt a cloudy day. Want you to know I've been thinking about you, and I thank you for warming up my cold, cloudy day. Just want you to know I've been thinking about you, and to thank you for warming up my cold, cloudy day.
COVID, I was out doing shows for free when it started like coming out. I was like, get me out of here, help. I need to get out of my living room, and other people need to get out of their living room. So it kind of spotted up, but I think it's really taken off. I think the music scene has gotten strong. I think the bands have gotten stronger, the musicians. There's these groups of people that want music to happen, and they're really rallying it, like as volunteers, you know, to get grants and to get the monies to make it happen. So I think it's just really opening up.
I don't think that people took, you know, live local music for granted previously, but you sure feel it when it's gone and you miss it. And I think people have just harnessed onto that. That's something that people don't want to go away, and you know, it's just brings it up to here every time they go out to see some live music.
Yeah, I think people have been a little bit nullified with the COVID stuff, just listening to recorded music, and that's all people were listening to for a long time. Getting back into a live music, things happen that you can't capture on any sort of media, you know, like, I mean, even today, like, this is going to be, I'm super excited to play. This is a beautiful building, and meeting you guys, and I'm excited, and cool things are going to happen today. Only the people in this room are going to really feel, you know, so.
And this is just another part of northern Minnesota music, is a setup like this where, you know, a station is willing to support that and put it out there, and, you know, just keep things growing.
What a beautiful day it's been. Sun shining in. Feel that warm summer breeze. Dragonflies fly across the never-ending evening sky. The choir of the critters sing. Chattering in a soft southern breeze, and sticky with humidity. This song found me as a way to set me free and drive for better days ahead. You drive for better days ahead. Opportunity. In the hall I stand, a gentle, kind, hard-working man, waiting for the right one to open for me. Yet the past holds me back, and after I've been attacked with painful and sorrowed memories, I try to
Backroads is made possible by the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund with money by the vote of the people, November 4th, 2008.